Hi, good morning. My name is Gloria Lopez. I'm going to talk to you about my Aunt Alice, who was 95 years old. She was living up north in Oregon by herself for over 25 years as a widow. And in the last 5 years, her mind was failing with early signs of dementia. Her one relative that would check in on her had a stroke. So we had to fast forward and try to find a place for her down here, knowing that she could not live alone anymore without any assistance. And my husband, who's retired, went checking around the area, and he said when he walked in this Regency Park, he knew exactly this was the place for my aunt. And when I walked in, it was something I'd never really experienced. I'd been in convalescent homes, retirement homes, but this place just had a warmth about it. It was so clean, the floors, the staff was very friendly. The transition of getting her down here was kind of trying. I went up there in May, spent 10 days working with attorneys, doctors, everyone to get everything signed so we can move her down here. We got her in the car and said, we're going for a drive. And we drove away. And the very hard part was when we did back out of the driveway, we knew that she'd never return to this house because she loved it. And 3 days later, we were right in front here. We moved her in, and they allowed me to stay 2 days with her. I overnighted with her so that she could have an easier transition. I had meals with her, and it was very nice that I was able to have breakfast, lunch, or dinner here with her, so it was something for her to look forward to. She would forget where she was, and they would help her around, walking around, getting her to her meals and activities. And it was difficult. She missed me every time I'd see her. When I'd come back from work, she was just praying that I'd be around. But I could see that she was thriving being around people. And she'd always say, boy, this is really a nice place. I like everybody here. And she was doing very, very well. And things were progressing very nicely. And in November, we received a phone call that she'd fallen, and they took her to Huntington Hospital. And unfortunately, what they found, no broken bones, but she had advanced stages of cancer, which we were not aware of. And I was concerned about where we would have to take her. And thankfully, we were able to keep her here with hospice care. And I can't tell you how the people here dealt with her. They were so wonderful, so warm. It was like family. Everyone treated her as if she was the only person around. And I could leave her at night knowing that there was someone with her. And my one wish, very selfishly, was that she'd be here for Christmas. And we did have her for Christmas. We took her out caroling in the car, and she sang all of the songs she remembered. But right after Christmas, she started failing. And on December 31st at 3 in the morning, I received a phone call that she'd passed away. And my husband said to me, well, we did the best we could. And I realized then that these last 7 months were probably the best months that she'd had in over 15 years. And I felt comfortable at all times with her.